Previously on Coffee Vlog.
Anyway, I returned. And apart from that,
I've also been listening to the High School Musical 3 soundtrack.
what was that? Oh, it's not working. What was that? I just can't switch on my lamp, so just... Oh! Who are you? Why is there this red light in my room? Just normal light bulbs. What? I've never had a red light before. What's going on? It's me, Steve. Time for the Halloween coffee vlog. You prick.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky.
Hello! So it's Coffee Vlog. Oh, my hat came off as well. Yeah. The Coffee Vlog number 17?
Yeah, 17.
Coffee Vlog 17 Halloween edition. We got some Halloween stuff here. There's a candle lit down here. It's got spooky cobwebs on it. We've got this filled up with some fruit and nuts. It's a Halloween basket. We've got this spooky ghost behind us. £2 was it?
Yeah.
From as the quality. This mask, Joker, pumpkin thing there, and I bought this mug. This plastic mug. It's probably not going to be too.
You forgot the actual pumpkin.
Oh, can you pass me the pumpkin? Pass me the pumpkin, Steve.
There you go.
So yeah, I'll be carving this pumpkin today. Carving it, right? Got just got this knife here.
Oh, I was just thinking, if we kind of start somewhere over here.
Yeah. Right. So I'm just gonna start carving the. I've already started carving it. Are you okay now? Didn't mean to.
Cut off my finger, Luke.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to. That I got blood got on the mic as well. Got to put the mic. Just have some fruit and nuts. Sorry, doesn't. We can just put it in some ice in a bit. It'll be okay. We'll just go to the hospital after this. I'll just go. Go this. We've had it planned for ages to do this. So alright. So we're just gonna speed this up. Speed it up, alright?
I can't believe you're not taking me to a doctor.
Good, we'll just do it after this. We should wait for Matt's coffee vlog and then I'll go away on Monday, so now the speed up I think should go in here.
It's much too spooky for me. There's a skeleton and a vampire. There's something in the fire. It's much too spooky for me. It's too spooky, too spooky. It's much too spooky for me. I can't look, it's too spooky for me. It's
okay. So that's the pumpkin carved. I put it at the front now, actually, yeah. So it's probably a bit early, but I go to New York on Monday, so you know, may as well just put a pumpkin in the window for Halloween time. This coffee has got cold now over the time we've been. So I got the list today, covered in blood, so I can't even properly read this now. You taking pumpkins for your
Yeah.
for some food? Do you want to take those seeds? Do you want to take those as well?
No, I'm fine.
So, we're talking about TV today. But the thing with, we were talking about all the subjects we normally speak about, but we thought, let's not talk about movies that we've recently watched. Let's talk about Halloween stuff. Movies based on Halloween, computer games based on Halloween, spooky,
Or just roughly...
just anything based on Halloween, yeah. So first off, we're talking about TV. Some good TV, which is which has Halloween stuff to watch at Halloween, is The Simpsons, Treehouse of Horror. What was your favourite one?
There's two between which I couldn't really decide. One of them being the one where Homer goes crazy and tries to kill his family. The one based on The Shining.
Yeah, I think that was episode 5. I think I've got that right here.
I actually think that was episode 4.
Did I say 4?
I think that was 4 because...
No, 4 was the donut one. I said.
Oh yeah.
4. It was 4. 4's the donut one. Then I think my one was mine is donut one, which is number 4, and then my other one is the 3 when Homer's 3D, and it's also Nightmare on what's the street called? It's Nightmare on Elm Street, but it's always parodied in that, and instead of Groundskeeper Willie is Freddy. So yeah, there's that, and then your one is 6 with the Shining, which is Willie once again is.
And the other one where I wasn't sure, or which I couldn't decide was.
Yeah, I forgot to search that one.
Yeah.
You said Bart.
I think it was also episode 6, the one where Bart turns himself into a robot because his family pretty much abandons him.
I don't know which one that was.
Well, basically, it's this new technology that you can get a robot instead of a kid, and then they abandon Bart instead of the robot, and Bart just comes to this old place where all these abandoned robots live, and overnight just builds all of them apart.
I know there was one where they got. There's one where they got Itchy and Scratchy Land, and
that one's pretty good.
The robots take over and stuff. And then I know there's one where the teachers are eating the kids.
Yeah.
There's that one, but I forgot what one that is. But Treehouse of Horror, just the old episode. I haven't seen the newest stuff. I know they recently did a new episode where they did. Guillermo del Toro did a massive. Guillermo del Toro is the director of Use of Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
And Pan's Labyrinth and all that stuff. He did a whole opening thing with all his films were in there. So it was quite a cool opening for one of the newest episodes. And now let's speak about music, not spooky, scary skeletons. I'm going to speak about the sort of music. I don't know if you would remember this stuff. When I was a kid, we did go parties, and the mum always used to be like, going to put on the cool Halloween CD. It was a really bad Halloween CD, and I remember... Someone's running downstairs. It's good. This is where's the awkward thing of filming coffee vlogs. We are filming this at like 3 in the morning.
4 in the morning.
4 in the morning. But housemates still come downstairs, so I just gotta wait.
One eternity later.
Right. Yes, let's get back to that subject. So, music, the Halloween music. I'd go to friends' parties. There was one from party, apple bobbing. That was happening at the party. Do you know those?
Oh yeah, where you
put the apples in a thing and you bob your head and you have to get the apple out with your arms behind your back. That was fun. That was always fun. Quite horrible as well, really. But she put on the CDs and it would be a CD that was just ghost noises. So you'd hear like woo and like creaking doors and slamming doors, and then every now and again there'd be the woman just going ah. So there was that stuff. You can still go in any record shop, go to their soundtrack bit, and I promise you will find Halloween record, like Halloween great sounds for Halloween and all these
Halloween greatest hits.
Halloween greatest hits, yeah, that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's always fun. Now I'm going to speak about movies based around Halloween. You've got yours to speak about, but I'm going to speak about mine first. It's not all about you, Steve, alright? First off, Frankenweenie, that's a fun animation. I'm going to speak about some, the simple stuff to watch first for kids on Halloween. So if you're having a kids party, if anyone watches this sort of stuff, you can watch Frankenweenie. It's a nice bit of fun for Halloween. And there's Monster House, which is of kids going into this house, but that's also set at Halloween time with some things in it as well. And then there's Mean Girls. It's got one Halloween bit in it, which is very, very funny. Mean Girls is always fun. And then we get to the actual proper horror stuff. So one of my favourite horror movies to watch every single year. I watched it at Prince Charles Cinema last year. I'm going to be watching it at Prince Charles Cinema again this year. That is Trick or Treat, which is an anthology movie set around Halloween. All these crazy happenings going on. I'm wearing the t-shirt with Sam from Trick or Treat on it. I had to wear a Halloween shirt. Steve didn't wear a Halloween shirt. He just wore a short shirt with a penguin. Oh, your finger just fell off. With a penguin on it. And then the other Halloween movie, which Steve hadn't seen. You haven't even seen bloody Halloween. The one movie set with Michael Myers. If you haven't seen Halloween, watch that. Don't watch the remake, though. Don't watch the remake. And then, on to you, Steve. There you go. You read your little things on this. Can you see it?
Yeah. Well, if you're not really that much into scary movies, there's still other films that
Have Halloween.
have Halloween in
Halloween
them.
subjects on them.
Some quite prominent ones would be E.T., then it's not exactly scary, but maybe a bit just weird. Donnie Darko, maybe a bit
Donnie
scary,
Darko has
the
the Halloween party
yeah,
in
the
it,
Halloween party in it,
and the Halloween subjects in there.
Then we were also talking about Casper, the
Casper
children's movie.
has Halloween in it.
Yeah, it's
Halloween
got
party
Halloween.
and stuff.
Exactly. So if you want to spend your Halloween with a film based
Have you seen
around-
Hocus Pocus?
Yeah, the one with the 3 witches?
Yeah. That's got Halloween stuff in it as well.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, so if you want to watch a film that's not that scary or not that gory or anything, there's still others that you can watch that are still fairly good.
We've recommended here
Yeah.
a nice mix. You got the scary, you got the animation, you got the funny stuff. And because the last 2 years I've done movies to watch for Halloween, but I don't think I'm going to do movies to watch Halloween 3 this year because I've already pretty much recommended, and I'm doing my best new horrors. So if you want to watch stuff for Halloween, they can go and look at those. What's the next thing?
Carry on with computer games then.
Computer games. So I'm going to speak about if you got some friends around, you want to sit around, you want to play something creepy, then Slender's not the game. Slender was overhyped. Slender was fucking overhyped.
Did you know that isn't it Slender where they made a multiplayer version as well?
That was what we played, White Noise.
Ah, yeah, White Noise.
White Noise, the rip-off of Slender. But yeah, Silent Hill. If you have not played Silent Hill, play Silent Hill 1 or 2, and some of the new ones are fun. I'm excited for Silent Hills coming out, but that will be your friends. You can sit around, you can both watch each other playing and get creeped out. And then Resident Evil. Don't play Resident Evil 5 and 6 because 5 was just stupid, and 6 turned into first-person shooter. Just play 4. And go right back to the first one because the first reveal of the zombies is just creepy in that one. Play Condemned as well, which is a very weird, sort of creepy at points. Well, very creepy with the. You watched me playing it before, didn't you?
Yeah.
With the crackheads, it's pretty much crackheads after a guy, but it's like things jumping at you when you least expect it.
Well, another, let's say, classic you can still play as well on. Oh, my finger fell off again. On Halloween is BioShock. I would have worn my nice BioShock t-shirt tonight, but unfortunately it was in the wash.
You've only got one t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's always in the wash.
But maybe at one other point in the future you're going to see my nice BioShock t-shirt. I like it very much. Then, once again, if you want to play something which...
You're recommending all the sad stuff, aren't you, loser?
Shut up. It's not sad. Just trying to loosen things up, make it more interesting for people who don't just want to watch people bleed in every film and every game all the time.
Loser.
Yeah, if you want to play a game which is a little bit spooky, but not that much.
Too spooky for you.
I'd recommend you to try Psychonauts. I know it's actually a kid's game and it's not really that much about Halloween or anything, but if you think about it, all the characters that are modeled there, they just look really weird. Then you go into other people's brains. At some point, you're in the middle of a war. At one point, you're in this nightmare land, pretty much. It's just really freaky, and that can give some people the spooks. I guess.
I drunk my coffee already. We're still doing coffee vlog. I'm drunk on my coffee.
Well, I'm not done with mine yet, so
Right.
that's why we're gonna go on.
What else you got? I've got... Oh yeah, we can both say this. Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead
yeah.
1 and 2. If you've got mates around for Halloween, you enjoy playing games, then play Left 4 Dead. A whole lot of fun. And what we've done for Halloween over the years, I have gone, when I lived back at my dad's as a kid, I didn't go trick-or-treating too much. My dad is someone that doesn't answer the door to trick-or-treaters, though. That's the one thing I always remember at Halloween. He would sit in the lounge, he would hear the knock at the front door, and he just wouldn't answer. He'd just sit there. They'd still carry on knocking. He would shovel the curtains, and sometimes turn off the light in the house so people wouldn't think he was in. My dad's not a grumpy person or anything, but the kids in our neighbourhood were just very annoying. And they would knock on the we had one year, 2 people that looked about... We answered the door. They looked about 15. They didn't have a costume on. They just had their hoods up in a Limp Bizkit hoodie. One of them did. And they said trick or treat. And my dad was like, no. Just like, what are you doing? You haven't even got a costume on and you're still trying to get sweets from us. Yeah, so... Yeah. Trick or treaters. If you're a kid and you do it, that's alright. But if you're like... If you're 15, it's alright taking your little brother and sister. But if you're 15 and you're just coming in a hoodie and thinking, this is my costume, can I get sweets for this? Then... jog on. Yep. And
What was the best costume you ever wore for Halloween?
I can't even remember what costumes I had, because I had some really... I remember just wearing really stupid masks as a kid, and I don't even know what I dressed up as Austin Powers one year for something, but I can't even remember what it was. That's the only fancy dress I can remember.
It was a pretty cool.
I remember
costume,
just
I think.
getting weird masks from places for Halloween and just going out, and I did do trick or treat one year. I was a vampire one year. I know my sister was there's an old video when we were kids on like the VHS video of us as kids. I know she's a witch at one point. She has like a hat on and cobwebs and stuff, and that was quite cool. What costume is yours?
My coolest costume I ever wore was a Darth Maul costume.
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul from Star Wars, yeah.
What, episode 1, mate?
Yeah, but still Darth Maul.
Did you paint your face red and stuff then?
No, I had like a plastic mask.
That's
And
cheating, mate.
I had the whole cloak and everything, and a double-sided lightsaber.
Made out of cardboard.
No. Plastic. What? I was 8 years old? Something like that. So it was a good costume at the time.
I do enjoy Halloween, but I've never properly carved a pumpkin. That's quite hard to do today. My dad used to make pumpkin soup, and pumpkin soup is amazing. That's one thing I can remember about Halloween. You can never really get pumpkins any other time of the year, can you? Supermarkets don't really sell them, do they?
Not too many now.
No.
They only have like really small ones that you might get at some.
It's only in America where they really have like Halloween shops like all year round. Like the UK doesn't. I think you said with Germany they don't celebrate Halloween.
Well, it's getting a bit
big
bigger
as-
there.
Yeah,
As
but
Americans.
the
live
UK
there, but-
does do it, but like if you go in supermarkets now, it's like Asda had. We went in Asda that has a massive Halloween section, but we went in in Morrison's. All we've got is a Halloween section, probably about. It's like two shelves next to each other, but it'd be like 4 shelves down and that, and then next to it is just all Christmas stuff. That's the bigger thing. It's like Christmas is 2 months away, but that's a bigger thing. Christmas stuff came before the Halloween stuff at Morrison's.
I think every shop had Christmas stuff before they had Halloween stuff.
It's just mad because I prefer Halloween over Christmas because it's just a fun time of year. But when I went to America, when I first went to America, and I'm excited because I'm going on Monday, I'll see more stuff because they go mad with the Halloween stuff. There's pictures of like their Halloween stuff. They just go really great with it. There's one like someone lived in a building. They had this little thing that had like there's like a little model thing, orange cloak over it, so it looked like a little kid, but it just had like a pumpkin suit on. And then we were on the train one day on the just on the subway, but I think it went outside at one point, and this person, it was just on their roof, but they'd done it so when a train goes past, you can see all these someone had lined up all these pumpkins on their roof. So it's nice to see in America they sort of it's something big to them. It's something
true.
something cool. And the good thing about when I'm going to America, I think because it's October, they're showing like so many horror films in the cinemas. So I know they're showing Cannibal Holocaust. Oh, you can't watch that because you're vegan and there's animal cruelty in the movie. There is animal cruelty, but I still like the movie. It is really, really horrible. The guy got jailed for it.
And what happens in the film?
It's meant to be like a found footage thing, so it's meant to feel real. But the guy got put in jail because he had all the actors sign something to disappear for like a year when the film got released, so people would believe they were dead. But in the film, he also killed he had people like cut open this little shrew thing, smash open the shell of a turtle, and kill all these other animals. And yeah, he got put in jail for that. It's horrible. It's an interesting movie and it's very controversial, but I just don't understand why that stuff needed to happen for the movie. There's a lot of stuff cut for the UK. The UK one has got a lot of cuts and stuff, but it's a horrible. But I don't know why. But they're showing that in one of the cinemas. But yeah, he got jailed. And I wrote in about it in my dissertation. I think he got jailed for quite a long time. And there was a few movies back then that had animal cruelty and this stuff. So yeah, we're going into quite a horrible part of this now. We're meant to be talking about Halloween stuff.
Well,
yeah.
we could change the topic because I just remembered another movie people have to watch on Halloween. Well, actually, 2 movies.
What?
Yeah, I was going to point my finger,
Yeah.
but I don't have it anymore, so I'll start on the other hand.
Yeah.
One is Indignation 1.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing I'm talking about. Indignation 2 coming out on Halloween. So prepare yourself for Halloween. Sitting around with your friends. No one's gonna fucking bother with that. No one's gonna be like, "Oh, Indignation 2 is coming out on Halloween." So yeah, if you get excited for that, Indignation 2 is going dark comedy this time. Some weirder stuff. There's a love story being thrown in there now, but I told you about it. It's just gonna go mad. I'm excited to film it, and it's a new character, new location. So yeah, October 31st, Indignation 2. Get ready for it. It's the second time that I've done a sequel to one of my short films. I did a sequel to Dion, but I'm excited to do it. Yeah. So is that really the Halloween video? Very exciting. So, tell us what you're doing for Halloween if you watch this far in the video. Thank you if you still watch coffee vlogs. I think this is probably going to go out. We're filming this on the 18th. This is probably going to go out on the 24th, or no, it'll probably go out when I get back from New York on the 27th. Because Steve's going away, so we had to film this before he goes away. He's going to be back on 3rd of November. He's not disappearing for ages again. I'm not going to have to get guests in again and stuff. So he's only going for. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. He's only going for a little bit, so it's okay. Hope you've enjoyed this. Now we've got so Steve's finger back on.
I hate you for that.
You hate me? I can't say you hate me. You're on the coffee vlog. I let you be on this coffee vlogs, and you say you hate me. You hit me in the face.
Take that!
Luke? Luke? I think he's dead.